Hi, I'm Donna Marie Crawford from DonnaMarieCrawford.com. You can also find me at freetobepsychic.com. Thank you for joining me today for a weekly inspirational card reading. This is for the week of February 28th, 2022. It still freaks me out a little bit to say that. I just got to say that. It seems future to me, but it's our present. Today, as always, I ask Spirit to share with us only from the best and highest good. And I have been mixing different cards to get all kinds of messages for all of us. It really is fun to allow Spirit to guide you in the direction of the best and highest good and trust in it. And variety is a wonderful thing. It gives the etheric a lot of material to work with. And Bob can tell you I've given them that opportunity with my blessings of my collection of my tarot cards and inspirational cards and all kinds of different cards that I've accumulated over the years. It's been quite a few now, I think about it. Again, that's why 2022 sounds so futuristic. But this week I would like to share with you from the Angel Tarot deck from Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. I'm very blessed to have had the training with them in New York when they offered that. And as I was looking at the cards today, I forgot that I even have the autograph of them inside of the little book that comes inside all of the cards. If you're worried about trying, on your own, getting inspiration in cards, please don't. Most card decks do come with some kind of a book that includes some extra messages to help you understand them a little bit more deeply. But I find I would encourage you always just look at the card, see what you feel, what the message says to you, and if you're compelled, look at the book. But always start with how you feel first. That's always your best direct line to Creator and the divine energy of all. Um, so as I shuffle the deck today, I ask Spirit to bring only the best and highest good for those of us that are um, able to connect with this session of messages from you. And I thank you in advance for only the best and highest good for those that do connect with it and receive the guidance they're needing from that message. Oh, what a beautiful card. Um, this one is card number 13 in this deck, Archangel Azrael. The end of a phase or situation. Spiritual transformation. Time to move on. Um, this card really speaks to me with the brightness of colors in it. And as I look at the illustration, I see the light that's coming from the top of this being and it's illuminating all. It feels as if it's going up more than down, is the impression Spirit's wanting me to share with you that through me. I see that there's horse off to the side, ready to take off and do the next place and be where they're supposed to be going, help them get there. Um, Time to move on. So many of us need a little bit of nudge every now and then, don't we, when we're in a situation that's not exactly ideal. But, sometimes we get kind of comfortable with the uncomfortable and need a little bit of inspiration to give us that awareness that there is other things possible and that we really can let go of something that's in the present to make room for something that's meant to come in the future. Um, I've heard individuals who retire say that they can't just stop doing their morning routines. Well, I can tell you as a person who's retired, you can. You can do whatever it is you desire. Allow yourself to. As you're making transformations, know that we are meant to give ourselves grace because as much as we like to think we can just go from 0 to 100 in any situation, We really do need time to transform. Um, Caterpillars, butterflies, wonderful message. Thank you. Just connected it. Thank you, Spirit. They bring it through. Don't know why I choose what I choose to wear. Allow Spirit to guide me, and here we go. It's that knowing that while we're in transformation, we're meant to rest and rejuvenate and regroup. There's I'm hearing as Spirit's giving through me. Just know we're redoing, we're reopening for allowing new. There's nothing wrong with new. Many of us in our belief systems, society, um, even in product advertising, they want us to get into a routine that changes bad. Well, I can tell you that I had a cat that only ate one flavor of Frisky's food for 7 years. And that's all she would eat. She really wouldn't eat anything else. I tried. So I gave it to her. And then they changed it. Well, what a ruckus that was. She adjusted, but why have to have a ruckus? Allow yourself to go with the acceptance and truth that changing is meant to be part of all of our journeys and transforming is meant to be part of it. It's as if, um, caterpillar doesn't know anything about becoming a butterfly. They're all that when they come into whatever it is that they're coming into in life as as the caterpillar. But then, they have to hibernate. That's us as society and life experiences and beliefs and all kinds of things. But that's our transforming until the day that we do allow ourselves to feel inspired, to move into a positive transformation of our doing and our choosing. Let me just, at the end of each of these, they give us a little bit of a synopsis of the archangel. Archangel Azrael heals your heart when changes and losses bring about grieving. Call upon Azrael to help you move forward fearlessly and let go of the past. Grieving is often not associated with having to move on from your living in your family's home or um, moving across town or having your child go to college and now there's nobody in the house. No, they call that empty nest syndrome. It's a grief process. It's a process of releasing and moving ahead fearlessly. Because, truth be told, the way Spirit's asking me to say this, and they sometimes come through very bluntly, is tomorrow is coming. And we are meant to experience positivity. Let's move forward. Go into it. Know when there's some fear attached to something, that's really Spirit saying, let's go, let's go. When human experience is giving us some kind of trepidation about it, okay? Maybe it's, don't go over that bridge because you know that bridge is unsafe. That's different. But if it's, geez, I don't know if I should take this job, if I'm good enough for this job, when all flags are go for you to go in that direction. Butterflies, they call it, before you're going to marry the love of your life. It's just something, nerves, it's life coming through, not divine guidance, because that always feels good. Stick with that, and you're never going to go wrong. And call on Archangel Azrael if you're in a time of grief or transition, and give yourself grace during that time as well. And when you find that you do, you come through, and that's when the sparkle of adventure happens instead of moving forward in dread. When you move forward in adventure, it's gonna be an adventure. So looking forward to hearing how that resonates with you. Please share it in the comments how this connects with you. It's always great to share how it connects with you to help others have more perspective on it, to see different ways it resonates. as well as this illustration. It really is meant to speak. It's not, if it was just these cards, these angel cards were meant to just give us messages, there wouldn't be illustrations. They just told me to say. So, whenever you're using cards with illustrations, please, please give yourself some time to look it over and see how it speaks to you each and every time you look at it, because you'll find it says different things each time. And that's the glory of our life here. We can walk by those purple weeds every day and not even know that they're a divine message. That, you know, looking around. I hope you had a good last week, and I hope you're having a good next week. Um, Thank you again for joining me. If you'd like to find out more about the services that I offer and the connection with spirit sessions that I have available, you can self book on my calendar. You'll find that at donnamariecrawford.com. And we have a community growing called freetobepsychic.com of like minded intuitives wanting to support each other and just be free to be intuitive. Have a blessed week. Thank you again for joining me, and look forward to connecting with you again.